Okay, Eric, I guess I'll just point to you when I want you to go. I'm Julie Huntsman. I'm a veterinarian and local activist. Okay. This is just a quick PowerPoint that actually Chip Northrup was very instrumental, big surprise there, in making this happen. He took my notes and Peg Leon's notes. Peg Leon is chief activist of Middlefield, I think. And he took our notes and sort of put together this PowerPoint, so I'll just go through the first few slides pretty quickly. I think most people in this room would agree that this is heavy industry, and it leaves a pretty huge footprint everywhere. We're here because I think we believe it is subject to local control under New York state law. Okay, let's go. Again, the problem is unregulated in most towns, and that's just going to play into the drillers. That's exactly what they want. So who regulates it? Of course, the DEC regulates it. And Chip put up here an analogy with aviation. You know, the FAA regulates aviation, but they can't just put an airport anywhere they darn well want to. Okay, keep going. So who has prohibited it? See, the list is growing. Now, this is not strictly true yet. We're moving in that direction, and your town could be next. Okay, so there's a series of steps to prohibit shale gas industrialization. Ideally, of course, educating, petitioning, or surveying, developing local ordinances, and getting your town board to act. Okay, educating. We did. I'm sorry. Am I yelling at you? Or replacing them if they fail to do so. Okay, now. Education is a key first step. In the town of Otsego, we hosted 2 meetings, one in September of 2010 and then later in November. So we got the talk going. Middlefield also did a wonderful job with a meeting in January. And what I observed as an activist is that the local educational efforts grew. The momentum grew. People are hungry for credible information. You need to give them that, provide that with experts. Okay, we used Lou Alstad, retired industry executive, and Chip Northrup. Another great resource is Dr. Ron Bishop, SUNY Oneonta. But the momentum grew, and this is an important step. It gets people talking, gets people informed. And also, this is where local activists will recruit your help for local initiatives. Okay, okay, so there's 2 tools, petitioning or surveying. You can do a mailed petition. You can do one that's walked around. The mailed petitions, I think, are good because people, you know, they have a place to put comments. That's very valuable. A phone survey is great and a good first step. So you present your results at your town board meeting, present it verbally, and give them a written record of your results and the methods. Okay. The phone survey, again, is not hard. Your team, they don't need to be experts. They need to be very motivated and well-informed people. You get a list of registered voters from the Board of Elections. When I went, it was free. Get 2 copies, keep one for whoever's going to be the leader of this initiative, and divide the other copy amongst your group of callers. It's really not hard. We kept it as a simple 1-question survey. Most people hate surveys. Okay, they don't want to. I hate them anyway. So make it 1 question, either a simple up or down. Are you for this or against it? Or are you undecided? Okay. Or the way we did it in the town of Otsego is we asked if people had concerns about it. If I was going to take another crack at this, I might make it the simple up or down question, or to sort of revise it a bit and say, well, what's your level of concern? And then log your results. Don't call people at dinner time. That's obnoxious. Okay, keep going. Okay, so where do you get all this information? The Board of Elections can give you mailing stickers for the addresses of all the registered voters. The town tax office can give you mailing labels for the property owners. Obviously, you're going to have some overlap with these 2 groups, so that's where some of the work comes in with this. On the mailed petition or survey, you should have a cover letter stating your objectives. On the flip side, you should have your concerns, your bullet points about fracking. Our town of Otsego cover letter that went out had 53 signatories. It's really good to show a broad range of people, Republicans and Democrats, and all sorts of professions represented. And then you have a mail-in postcard, postage paid to a P.O. box. P.O. box is $46 and the key's $1. Alrighty, so deliver your results at your town board meeting. Again, it's great to have an attorney and your draft ordinance and have it all moving along. And again, the professionals that you've all heard, ideally they do these things. This is sort of in an ideal world, and it doesn't always look that way, but these are the recommendations. Okay, keep going. There they are, ta-da. I think they're pretty busy people, and they'll hopefully get a lot busier. And then this is my contact information and Peg's contact information, and Chip Northrup and Lou Allstat's contact information. And again, remember, Dr. Ron Bishop, SUNY Oneonta, you can contact him at rebishop@hotmail.com. One more. Okay, so now go get busy. This is Peg. Peg's got just a wonderful recipe for local activism. This is sort of the quickie version. She really deals with the nuts and bolts in a wonderful way, and so I'm going to let her take it away.
Hi, everyone. First of all, I thought I'd just kind of give you a little history. We in Middlefield were surprised. All of a sudden, at the end of my road, they were doing seismic testing, and no one had said anything. And so suddenly, we were running around like this, and then we were organized, and we started out with a petition. We had a wonderful master plan, and we had really, really pretty good zoning laws. So we started with a petition. We gained a couple hundred signatures in the course of maybe 3 days. We referred directly to our master plan and some of our zoning laws in that petition letter. Then we presented it to our town board and found that they really were behind us. At that point, we had a discussion about what we would do next, and we worried about, are we this like vocal minority, or are we the majority of the people? So we decided on a survey, and I kind of made it up as I went along because I'd never done anything like that before. But I really truly believed that across the board, the majority of people in Middlefield were against this. So using these same steps, we got the voters list and we started calling. And it was our goal to try to reach every single person in Middlefield, which is crazy. But we did really well. We ended up reaching like 70% of the voters. And of that 70%, more than 80% were against. And we have a list of all of their names. And then at that point, we got our stickers, and we sent out a letter, and we have, and that's to property owners. Now, Middlefield has a lot of property owners who don't live in Middlefield, who have large tracts of land, or who come and vacation there or whatever. So we have, at this point, we have reached most of the property owners in Middlefield, and we are above 85% against. We have 1,300 property owners that do not want to see drilling in our area. I started a database, and I just have collected all of those names, all of those addresses, and it's my hope that eventually I'll be able to get that same information from everyone else in the county, and we can have a huge, huge database of names that we can then present to state legislature, governor, whatever. Some of the things that I have a handout for anybody who would like to actually see these, but some of the things that I felt were really, really important was to, this information is in help of our county officials, our town officials. It's backing up the actions that they are doing to protect us. And that's why the survey is very important. It's very important even if you started on your board starts it itself, because you will be able to turn to those who say, oh, pro-gas, we're the silent majority, and say, that simply is not true. So anyway, very quickly, after we had our voters and we had contacted and called all of our voters, we then took our list of property owners, got all of the voters that we had already gotten a hold of, took them off of that list, and that's when we started sending out. And we started in February. We're still receiving postcards back, and it's been wonderful. It's been a really, really good way to bring a community together, and we've had people contact us and want to help. We've had people contact us and say, how can we, help pay for the mailing? How can we, what can we do? So I really do encourage you to try this. And once again, I have some examples of what we did up here after the meeting for anybody who wants to get the
We've got
recipe.
Examples of the Town of Otsego petition also, if anybody wants it.
That's it.